Alrighty, so good afternoon or good evening, everybody. I hope you are having an amazing night. I am just going to get straight into it and welcome you all into the Discover Arbonne. So I'm just going to bring up my share screen here. Okay, so tonight will just be a quick 15-minute session about Arbonne, why I joined Arbonne, and just to give you a little bit more information if you're considering joining the business. So
how many times?
Whoops, that started playing really quickly. So here is a quick little video about what Arbonne is. There's some different guest speakers as well. So just have a watch of this quick little video and then I will get into more of why I joined the business.
So how many times have you recommended something to a friend, family member, anyone, and got paid?
What if you could have a bit extra? What difference would that make in your life? Your efforts, the time you put in, the commitment, your willingness to learn, that is reflected back to you directly in dollars and cents.
I was introduced to it through a little fizz stick that ultimately changed my life. These clean products that not only give you results, but also there was an opportunity out there that could change people's lives.
The amazing thing about this business is it really does give us choices.
I joined Arbonne when I was 23 years old, young college student, really needing some positive, loving, grounded people in my life. And for me, I just saw that someone like me that was a school teacher could really have dreams and achieve them.
I didn't have to give up what I was doing in order for me to build this. I just had to find pockets of time to start building this around everything else I was doing.
And so at the age of 21, when I decided that you could make an income from this business on my phone, I jumped in straight away.
I loved OBGYN, but I used to think when I was working 80, 100-hour work weeks, like, what are these people doing working out in the middle of the day? I want to do that. Sitting at a desk in a 9 to 5, my boss coming up to me and telling me what to do. And I just had an epiphany. I just realized I absolutely hate being told what to do.
Every person that looks at this thinks, how am I going to do this? I don't know anything about network marketing.
It's one win, we all win. And that's what creates this magical, incredible community.
I have a vested interest in my people succeeding. The more successful they are, the more successful I am.
Right away, I get resources, I get mentorship. I partner with a 40-plus-year-old brand.
This business opportunity is real and it changes real people's lives.
And if you decide to join this business, you're going to have an opportunity to change so many people's lives. What could your life look like? What could your family life look like? What could your overall day-to-day be if you decided to step into the unknown and do the scary thing that could impact thousands of people's lives?
Okay. So I absolutely love that video because there's so many different levels of consultants. There's so many different people talking in that, and it is just so real and so raw. So the reason I became a travel nurse, I should probably introduce myself. Hey, so my name's Emily and I am an independent consultant with Arbonne, but I'm also a registered nurse who's decided to do travel nursing for my main income. So I joined Arbonne not because I absolutely dread and hated my job. I absolutely love nursing. I love everything about it, but I just felt like I wanted something else. So I am a fur mama to 2 golden retrievers, Daisy and Ollie, who I am very lucky with this job that my parents and my brother, they tag team and look after my 2 dogs while I'm away on contracts. So I'm constantly out and about traveling for work. I started this business when I was at my hometown working permanent part-time, so I wasn't even working full-time at that point. But I started this business because when a friend of mine, Candice Mosquito, who is a gorgeous area manager of Arbonne, she introduced me to some fizz sticks and some protein powder to taste. So it started off with just getting little taste testers off her, and then she was like, hey, what did you think? Do you want to join the business? Rah, rah, rah. This is how you can earn an income. And I was like, oh God, this is not a face that everyone wants to see on social media every day. But I jumped at it. I fell in love with the products. I was studying, so I was an EN at the time, which is a different level of being a nurse for those who don't really know the levels of nursing. So I was an EN. I was upskilling, I was studying full time, I was working in permanent part time, and I was like, oh my God, what is one more thing to add to my busy lifestyle? So I just jumped at it and I started this Arbonne business. And this business provided me with, especially when I was on clinical placements, you don't get paid for clinical placements. So you are out there doing 7 days a week, not your 9 to 5, you're doing constant shift work. So this helped me earn just that little bit of extra income on the side to get me through my clinical placements and not have to chip into my saving net. So I have slowly built up my income through Arbonne. Everyone, for the general income, go to earnings.arbonne.com. But everyone starts somewhere. And I think that's one thing that you can't just think, oh my God, I'm going to be top level in the next 3 months. You have to start somewhere. By all means, you could be the top level in the next 3 months if you're really good and really quick at building your team, but just don't overthink it. And I think that's one thing that the girls taught me as well, is not to overthink it. Take it for every day that it is. So a little bit more about Arbonne. So Arbonne is a clean, conscious and connected brand. So Arbonne began when Peter Mork had this vision for clean, conscious and connected products. So this company is over a 44-year-old company now. So he had this mission to empower people to flourish with sustainable, healthy living. So not only did he have a vision, but he had a vision. Like, 44 years old, this company is. So, and it's just building bigger and better every single day. So Arbonne is a B Corp, vegan certified, gluten-free and cruelty-free brand. So if you're especially when I started out, I was like, what on earth is B Corp? It sounds cool, but what is B Corp? So B Corp, to meet B Corp standards, which Arbonne does, it means you need to meet a high standards of verified performance, accountability, and transparency. So it's not an easy certification to get. So for Arbonne to meet this business, it means that they've met a high standard of not only social and environmental performance, but they ban over 2,000 ingredients. So you know for a fact that seeing vegan certified and gluten-free, cruelty-free, a lot of common brands are now getting more into those three certifications. But to add an extra bonus on top, B Corp, that is a huge thing, because you know that it's not only good for you and for whoever you recommend to use these products, but it's good for the environment. So, like I said, strict ingredient policy, banning over 2,000 ingredients. We range from over 200 products ranging in skincare, makeup, personal care, and nutrition. Nutrition is one of our biggest sellers. So when I first started out, I I tried to get into the glow drink, and we'll go on more about that. But since I started Arbonne business I think I've been in the business nearly 3 years now. God, I've lost track of time. But nutrition has just boomed since then. So with our makeup, for those of you who've seen on our website at this point in time, our makeup is pretty limited because Arbonne is working bigger and better with the ingredients. So not only do we still have over 200 products, but every single year, Arbonne continue to go back and look at their products, look at the ingredients they're using, and they seem to just smash out of the ballpark. Like, how can we as a brand promote to be bigger and better and just continue to upgrade our products? They're already amazing and they just seem to be getting better. So for those of you who are starting out as independent consultants, a great thing that we decided when I started, you would go around and you'd hand out your little taste testers and your freebies, but Arbonne, they offer a 90-day money back guarantee. So use this to your advantage, because not only are you selling and making commission, but you're like, once they taste the products, it is just, then you know they're going to fall in love with it. And just to offer a 90-day money back guarantee, it just proves how amazing these products are. And Arbonne are willing to say, hey, okay, they might not be for everyone. We're happy to give you your money back if you're not happy. And I think that's one really amazing thing about Arbonne, because what other products and companies would offer you? Like, normally it's a 10-day, or I don't know, like it's never this big. So not that I've seen anyway. So a 90-day money back guarantee just backs how amazing these products are. So your wellness business opportunity. So I'm not going to read that little spiel on the side. You can just see the keywords jumping out there. So community, planet, plant-based products, people, sustainable business, and your opportunity. I think the one big thing on that side that I wanted to point out is the your opportunity. So it's not just for, you know, your everyday social media influencers, or it might not be for somebody sitting next to me at work, but they might think it's not for them, but it's for everybody. It's your opportunity. So don't get stuck in that mindset that this might not be for you, because unless you try it, you never know. And I think that's one big thing since doing my travel nursing that I've stuck by. If I don't try it, how do I know it's not for me? So your opportunity, you get out of this business what you put into it. And I think it's amazing because you can see so many people, especially at the end of last month, that have earned some incredible awards and bonuses because they put into it as much as they want to get out of it. So there's wellness and there's e-commerce for their products, and Arbonne drastically sit in the middle. So it's not just one side or the other. We sit directly in the middle. So 5.6 trillion and 6.3 trillion dollar businesses, and like we sit right in the middle. So I think that is incredible to know that it's not just one or the other, it's both. So your opportunity. So step one is you sign up as an independent consultant. You pay your sign-up fee, which is, I'm pretty sure off the top of my head, $165. But if you are already a preferred client, you can upgrade your account for $104. And some months, I know like last month and the month before, there was a big decrease in the price. So if you're thinking like, oh, money's a bit tight at the moment, then that is completely fine. But what business could you start for $165 and get your you get your full website? So you don't even have to go and pay thousands of dollars for somebody to create this website for you. It's already done. You get your little name at the top. It's done all for you for $165. You get an amazing team to support you every step of the way. So you can either work alongside your current career, whether you're studying, whether you're working full-time, whether you're a full-time mom, or you just need a change. You might want to get rid of your full-time career. I know there's heaps of people that have joined Arbonne that have started where I started, and where a lot of our team have started, and since becoming a bigger and better team, because they've also had members join underneath them, they have actually quit their full-time jobs and this is their sole income, which, how incredible is that? So you can either, like me, you can work full-time. I was studying full-time, working part-time, and I still am doing this business every single day. So one thing with this business that a lot of other businesses, I know nursing, we don't earn rewards or incentive trips. I mean, how unreal would that be? Like, congratulations, you did a great day today. Here's an incentive trip. We don't get that. So you earn rewards and incentive trips based on your personal and team performance. And I think that's really big to highlight is your personal performance in there as well, because the more your team starts to build and the bigger your team gets, it doesn't mean that you just sit at the top and slack off. You get out of this business what you put in, and your team get out of what you like. They get out of the business what you put in. So I know as a leader, um you have to strive and you have to lead from the front. And if you're not doing that with this business, then you probably have to take a a reality check and be like, why did I start this? Why did I build a team? Because it's your personal performance as well as your team's. So traditional retail, if you go out to the shops and you buy a pair of shoes, it goes from the manufacturer to the wholesaler to the warehouse. 3 whole steps before you even get to see these pair of shoes or try these pair of shoes on. You might be shopping online. I know myself, I love shopping online. But there's 3 whole steps to get before you get to try or test your products. You then have your sales force and the retailer, and then you get your products. So there is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nearly 6 steps, right? To get the products. Whereas Arbonne, you have your online business, you have everything there in front of you, you have the manufacturer, then there's you, and then there's consumer. So you, the manufacturer, is like sitting on that little internet website that you're looking at. Then there's you that is sending them that link, that's engaging with them. And then once they buy, that's 2 steps. You don't have to worry about all those other steps in between. And from the manufacturer, it gets shipped out straight from there. So I think that's one big thing to point out as well with social marketing and network marketing is it misses all these extra steps. So ideally, this business is saving so much money and they're rewarding us for doing the hard work. So 3 ways to earn when you share and sell. So personal commissions, so you earn up to 35% on commissions paid out each week. So this is your weekly income. You then get at the end of every month, sometimes it takes a little bit longer depending on how big the months are. But definitely at the end of the month or within that first week of the new month, you get paid your team sales and overrides. So anything extra that your team has done in the background that you're earning on as well, you're earning that percentage on, it gets paid at the end of the month. So this is where I emphasize your personal growth as well. So what you get out of this business is what you get put in. If you want to get paid weekly, you need to do the work. So personal commissions isn't your team's commissions. It's what you've done. It's the work that you've done. So then your team sales and overrides, that comes in at the end of the month. So then this is one big thing that stood out to me is performance awards. So if you are smashing goals with your personal commissions and your team sales, you're building your team up, you get extra cash awards. So just for promoting to the next level, if you tick all the boxes, like if you hit your 2,500 QV, which we'll go more in depth about another day, but if you hit 2,500 QV and you promote yourself, or you just hit your 2,500 QV, you instantly get a cash bonus at the end of the month. I can't tell you off the top of my head because I just can't remember all the numbers. So at the end, when you continue to climb up this little ladder, and I think that's where people get so negative about network marketing is they think it's a pyramid. It's really not, because a pyramid scheme is like nursing, for instance. So we are the floor workers on the floor. Your management is all the way up at the top of the pyramid. There is no such thing as management in Arbonne. I mean, you've got your managers of the overall company, but you yourself don't have a manager. So you can climb that ladder or step up those steps, whatever you want to say, whatever sticks in your mind, whatever step you continue to step up is how much you earn. So then when you get to a specific level, you then can Arbonne have changed it up recently, I think 2 years ago, they decided you can either have a Mercedes-Benz paid out for you, a white Mercedes, or you can decide with the increase in just all the livelihood expenses, you can actually choose to have that money paid out to you instead of getting a Mercedes-Benz paid off. So I don't know about you, but my job or my nursing career does not offer me a Mercedes-Benz if I get to the top level. I mean, it would be unreal if they did, but they don't. So this is where I talk about the gut health industry, where I talked earlier about the green gut glow. So the gut health industry, it's huge, and I'm just going to skip this slide because we'll talk about the earnings. So just to sell a green gut glow pack, it is so for a preferred client, $266.40. So $8 per glow drink, really. For those of I know everyone looks at like the whole complete price and they're like, oh my God, that's so expensive. I know some of my clients have done that as well. But when you break it down and you're like, this is $8 a day, you probably spend more than that on coffees. It's a little bit more realistic and relatable. So just for selling that green gut glow pack, which is your gut health, your greens, your gut health, and your skin elixir, you instantly get paid $45.41 just for selling that pack of 3. So just promoting the glow drink in itself and somebody buys it, $45.41 in your pocket. And this is the amazing results that just some, not all of them, that the gut health drink has had. I'm just going to skip through that as well. So 4K in 4 months. So this is just an example of how you can build your business and earn 4K in 4 months. So you start off, your aim is to sell 10 green gut glows. In that first month, you earn $594.10. Then the next month, you sell another 10, but you also add a team member and then they sell 10. So that's $1,292.10 just for that month, just for you getting a business partner, you selling 10 and they sell 10. So you get your $594.10, but then you also get another $694 in overrides just from them selling a 10 sets of green gut glow. So then for the month 3, you sell another 10 daily resets. You both do. There's another $2,441.70. So with that, either you or your business pal has promoted to the first level, which is a district manager. So just in overrides and what they've sold is $1,149.60. I'm getting tired, can you tell? Just in commissions and overrides. So continue to sell another further 10, and then either you get someone else on your team or they build someone else up on their team. There's a final $4,029.80 in your pocket, and that's $1,588.10 in overrides just from those two selling the green gut glow. So it sounds like a lot, 10 green gut glows, but trust me, once you start, it's as easy as anything. The more you promote, the more you say how you feel on it, it's as easy as that. So for those 4 months, you've earned $4,029.80 just for selling 30 green gut glows. Your partner has sold 20 and you've promoted to district manager. How incredible is that? So just go to earnings.arbonne.com if you want a little bit more in depth about how to build your business. We will do another Zoom on this later on about how to build the business. But at this stage, I just want to keep it very basic because I know it can be a lot of information from the start. The last thing I really want to talk about is the community. So without this community and the gorgeous people you meet along the way, I probably wouldn't have stuck it out for the last 2 years. The mindset that you have when you start the business, it's not a mindset you're going to have in the next 2 years. I know my mindset when I started is completely different to what it is now. I'm more open-minded, I'm more happy within my life. It's just so many emotions to feel, and until you experience the community yourself, it's just, you probably think, oh my God, she's going on and on and on about the community. But like, until you experience it, it's just hard to put into words because it is just one big, phenomenal family. And they just support you through the lows and the highs. Like, they're always there cheering you on. And so for those wanting to get started, I know I've gone on for over 15 minutes, sorry. But for those wanting to get started, we can either contact whoever you got this recording from or the link for a one-on-one chat. I'm more than happy if you want to contact me, and we can contact your whoever referred you from there as well. So if you're brand new to the Arbonne business, it is $129 to start, and you get your full welcome pack and everything. Or if you're already a preferred client and you're using the products, it's $104 to upgrade your account. So then from there, we generally like to organize a launch party within the first 2 weeks, just so you keep that momentum up and you keep going, because once you experience the feels of doing your launch party, it kind of builds even more of a momentum to keep going. So this can either be online or it can be face-to-face. I know COVID has ruined a lot of personal events, but we're starting to do a lot more face-to-face, and it feels so much better than doing it online. Or if you want to be extremely out there, you can do an online and a face-to-face. It is just completely up to you. And for those who you want to invite, it's just up to what they can attend. And then from there, you start processing those orders and you start earning an income. It is as easy as that. So my contact details are here. If you want to get in touch with me, if you have any further questions, or by all means, go back to whoever sent you the gorgeous link. And I hope you all have a fabulous night. I'm going to stop sharing my screen there. All right. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. And I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday night. Bye.